Welcome back, everybody, to another Taskmaster challenge here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and this is one unlike anything we've ever done before because this is a team challenge. There are 6 of us competing in these challenges, and so there are 3 teams. The United States team will be myself and Spartan. The UK team is Everyday's Different and Brother Monroe, and the Europe team, which is France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Austria, Stealth, and Sirius. So here's how it works. 1916 technology, 20-kilometer start range. In each team, one person makes a battleship, the other person makes a battle cruiser. I'm making the battle cruiser, Spartan's doing the battleship for our team. We each face one of each for Japan: a battleship, a battle cruiser, a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a destroyer. The goal is to sink everything, and you get a max of 15 points. It's 5 for the battleship, 4 for the battle cruiser, 3, 2, and 1. And so we can each score a max of 15 points, 30 points combined for the entire team. If there's more than one team that gets the same high score, then it goes by combined time to kill all the enemies. So this should be interesting. I have no idea how my teammate has done on this challenge. We will find out, but let's dive into our build of a battlecruiser. All right, so we're going to have to build for survivability, which is going to be a bit more of a challenge as the battlecruiser than it would be as the battleship, obviously. But speed's going to be our friend as best we can make it. We definitely want to max out the bulkheads to give ourselves the best chance for surviving any flooding that happens. And the same thing is going to be true. I'm going to max all this stuff, and then, of course, I will bring it back as necessary. Some of these things I won't max just because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to. But I definitely want to enhance my reloading. I'm not going to, I don't think, go all the way up on the turrets. Gun aiming speed is going to be more important to me than accuracy, I think. Although that's pretty good. All right, so let's deal with our towers here. All right. We've got to deal with one of each type of ship, so it's going to be a unique challenge in that. And we're certainly going to need at least 2 funnels. Hopefully we can squeeze 2 funnels in here somewhere. And we can. Okay, good. All right, let's see what the guns are that we have available to us. We can go all the way up to 14s, but those are only Mark IIs. It looks like Mark III is the best we're going to be able to do on anything. I'm curious about the accuracy. At 10,000 meters, 1.6%. Only 1.2 there. Only 1.7 there. What about 7,500 meters? 4% with the 12s. That seems to kind of be the sweet spot. I think we'll go with 12s. Let's get some barbettes going here. I don't think we need anything that big. Throw one up there. That'll give us 4 12s. Which isn't too bad. And I want to see what kind of secondaries we can get on this thing. I'd love to have some 8-inch guns, if that's possible. I'm not sure that it is. We could throw one down here on the front. It's kind of a weird thing to do, but we're after what's going to help us to be successful, not necessarily what's the best idea in terms of the build. And I'm not entirely sure that torpedoes are going to be an option for us. Ah, boy. And this too, yeah, let's go TNT. We are already overweight, though, so that's a major problem. Oh, boy. Okay. Speed's probably the first and easiest place for us to save on weight, but that is not buying us nearly the weight that we need it to. Man, this is going to be tough. All right, so we made a number of changes. I've dropped all the way down to 31.5 knots. We're at many bulkheads. Going to induced boilers from forced boilers saved me a lot of weight, as you can see. Saved me about 700 tons. So that really significantly helped. I also dropped from Turtleback down to Armored Citadel, which obviously reduces my protection a little bit, but I think overall it'll be okay. We're still able to get 12.5 inches of belt armor, which is kind of the plan because I think we're going to have to get in close anyway. All right, let's give this a try. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm not so much worried about the time as I am about just staying alive long enough to sink all these ships. I think that in and of itself is going to be quite a challenge, given the time period that we're dealing with. Well, let's go ahead and start looking for the enemy. I just moved to a new location. We moved the computer back up to our loft above our garage, which means all the sound's going to be different. It's a much more enclosed space. So bear with me while I balance the sound over the next couple of videos. I think I've got it pretty good, but I won't know for sure until I start recording. So I may wait until I fire a couple of shots and then pause the video so I can go and check and see how the sound is balanced. Man, it's going to take a while just to be able to spot these guys because we started at 20,000. There we go. Alright, let me pause and check it out. Okay, seemed like it wasn't too bad. We'll see once the action gets a little more severe. Obviously, I have to worry to a degree about torpedoes, but torpedoes are going to have a pretty limited range. Two things I'm most worried about, of course, are the big guns and torpedoes. Accuracy is obviously going to be a concern. My gut tells me not to slow down to try and get the cruise speed bonus, because slowing down is going to make me an easier target for him. Yeah, I think we're going to go after this guy first. Let's switch to HEs for the destroyer. See how they do. We're already in at 5.5 kilometers for him. Oh, nice. Alright. I don't quite know if he's got torpedoes. I would assume he does. And I would also very much like to know what the range is. Okay, 7 kilometers. Alright, so that's a concern that I have. Enough of a concern that I'm going to turn this way. Assuming if he did fire... Oh, that's actually a heavy cruiser. That's not a destroyer at all. And he does have torpedoes, and he has fired torpedoes. So it's good that we turned when we did. But I'm going to switch back to auto, because we're going to want to use AP on him. Good thing I turned when I did. We're starting to swing the rear guns around. Got the battle cruiser back here too. Maybe I should be going for that first. In fact, I am going to go ahead and switch to the battle cruiser, because he's certainly going to have bigger guns and be more of a threat to me than the heavy cruiser is. Or protected cruiser, I guess it would be at this time. Oh, I just sank a Tenryu in War on the Sea, but it was a destroyer, I think, or maybe a light cruiser, I don't remember. Certainly wasn't a battle cruiser. So we got 9-inch guns hitting us from something. I'm going to start turning again. It's a decent firing solution for 1916 tech. Not bad. It seems like we're kind of getting away from these guys, so I may need to start thinking about switching up my target to the battleship. We're sitting broadside to these guys right now, though. We've got 9-inch guns on the battleship. I'm going to switch my secondaries to the light cruiser if we can hit them from here. Is this battleship firing HE shells at me? It looks like he is. Light cruiser has torpedoes, but he hasn't fired them. 18% chance on hitting the battleship right now. Oh man, we're not getting penetration though. We're gonna have to get in closer. Alright, let's go after the light cruiser with everything. See if we can just finish that guy off real quick. Looks like the destroyer's behind him. Nice. You see our accuracy went way down because he fired smoke. We're trying to lock on again. Just need to land a couple more hits and I'll have him. Trying to cause a little bit more flooding. All right, we're back up to 12%. Come on. I don't think we're going to win any awards for the amount of time it takes to kill. I'm just hoping that we're able to kill all of them. Man. Having a heck of a time. I'm going to try to get in closer. Oh, we're getting over pins. Yeah, that's why. Let's switch to HE. I forgot which symbol was which. I didn't even realize that all those were over penetrating. That's my problem. Oh boy, that was a brutal miss. %, now. There we go. Yeah, we got him. Alright, let's go for the battleship. Now we gotta switch back to AP. Got our first kill. Took us a half hour, but we got it. We're gonna have to be in real close on this battleship. You can see we're just not having a lot of success on penetrating. We do have good accuracy, though. Kind of wishing I had brought some torpedoes now. You can see nothing's penetrating. It's not getting a lot of damage at all. Goodness. This is going to be tough. Let's try HE and see what happens. Just at least get some damage that way. Maybe we can slow him down. 48% chance to hit. My shells had a 56% chance to hit and did nothing. Wow. What is this guy made of? Good night. What's his? He's got 13 inches of belt armor. And that's about what I got. I got 12 and a half. He's got 13.1. He really doesn't have any more belt armor than I do, and I've got bigger guns than he does. We're going to have to pretty much come up right next to him to sink him. Jeez. We'll get our secondaries firing on that destroyer in the meantime. At least if we stay close to him, the destroyer might not be able to fire his torpedoes at me for fear of hitting his own ship. I cannot believe this. How many times have I hit him? There we go. Now we're seeing a little bit of damage. Battlecruiser's got 14-inch guns. He's the big boy in all of this. He's got much bigger guns than the battleship does. And he's actually landing some hits on me with them too. Whew. This is where I could really use some torpedoes. Because I could punch a couple of them into him from here with no trouble. Finish him off. I just didn't have the weight to spare. There we go. That was some nice penetration on him. Get some flooding going. Have to keep hammering away at him here. Nice. Beautiful. Get a little more flooding and we might be able to finish him off. We're taking a lot too, though. Come on, baby. What's his bulkheads like? Few bulkheads. Okay, so that's going to spill over, and he just had an ammo detonation too. There we go. Alright, let's take out this destroyer. We've got to go for this battlecruiser. He's the big baddie in all of this. Although we got to watch the destroyer's torpedoes. We're going to come straight at him. But we're going to watch those torpedoes just in case. And I'm not going to sim too fast because I'm afraid... Oh, he just fired him. Okay. Let's assume he thinks I'm still going this way. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yep, I think we're good. Let's cut it a little harder than that, just in case. Alright, I think we're good now. Now hopefully we can nail this guy from here. Finish him off quickly. Come on, 8-inch. We're waiting for these things to get turned around. It's taking a while. Good news is now we're headed straight at the battlecruiser. Can't get these turrets turned fast enough. There we go. He's going to come around behind me again. But I'm going to keep going straight at the battlecruiser. We're almost an hour in. Got him. Okay. See if we can hit the heavy cruiser while we're headed toward the battle cruiser. I'm worried about getting too close to the battle cruiser with his guns as big as they are, especially with the damage we've already suffered. Alright, maybe we just need to go after the battle cruiser. I'm going to stay straight at him, though, just to keep that angle as best I can. We'll just fire with the lead guns. He's got 14s and 12s. Dang. Let's look at him. Yeah, he's got them on the side there. We're causing damage, just not real fast. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Now we'll try to get that cruise speed bonus. Oh, man. Only a 21% chance to hit at the moment. We're not having a lot of success. Again, could really use some torpedoes right now. I'm really regretting not having those. Now that I'm in this close, that could be a quick way to get a kill on this thing. But he's a battle cruiser, so he's not going to have a lot of armor. He ought to be able to get penetrated easier, especially if I can stay going straight at him like this for a while. He's only got 7 inches of belt armor compared to that battleship. The problem is, of course, that he's got much bigger guns, and so he's got a much better chance to penetrate my armor, which you can see right there he just did. Those were the 12s, too. Alright. Again, let's count on him not having much in the way of... He's got minimal bulkheads. So if we could get one more good penetrating shot, that might be enough flooding to sink him. And we're up to a 40% chance now. There we go. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. Is that enough? If that could spill over into one more compartment, it might be. Yep. There they go. 2 more compartments flooded. I think he might be done. That's why you want bulkheads, my friend. I think we got him. Ooh, that was a big hit. He's done. There it is. All right. But now we've got to hunt down northwest. He's not in the northwest. He's down this way somewhere. All right, we got to hunt down the heavy cruiser now. All right, he was straight in the direction that we were headed, so we got that guessed pretty right. He's about 8 kilometers out. We're going to go straight at him. Try to catch him as quick as I can. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Maybe we'll get really lucky here. He does have 2 torpedoes. Hopefully my teammate has similar success with this battleship. I have complete confidence in him that he will. I'm going to turn so we can get a full broadside going here. Get all of our guns to bear on him now that we're close. There we go. And we'll need to keep track of the time too, just in case of tiebreaker. Definitely feel like I could have done that faster with some torpedoes. But you only get one crack at it, so I'm not going to go back and do it again. What's our distance? 5.6 kilometers. Still just 12%. I should probably get in closer. I'd love to get a nice ammo detonation going. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Did it miss me? Oh, wow. I wasn't even thinking about the stupid torpedoes. He has two of them. He's about to fire the second one. And there it goes. Alright, we're not going to mess around this time. We'll start turning until I can see where it is. There it is. Now we'll start swinging back around. He has no more torpedoes. That screwed me up for a little bit though, because it took my big guns off of him. But we're into 3 kilometers now. Alright, there we go. We're at 8:36 now. Just about there. Alright, come on. Get this guy sunk. We're up at 2 kilometers now. Ought to be able to finish him from here. Alright, there's the flooding. I think that's what's going to be enough. Alright, when it hits 0, let's watch the time. 8:34:04. Alright, make sure you watch everybody else's videos. It'll be interesting to see which team wins. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We will see you again next week with another challenge. Thanks for watching.